Okay guys, we have some news regarding the update that's going to be hitting today. Let's go over it. So this is Clarion here saying, hey guys, I want to clear up some confusion. Some of the Nulgath items being requested were not built as items. You can't equip them to a character as they were made as individual NPCs. The items we are releasing tomorrow are all the items that were made. This is one of the armor sets that's going to be releasing, as well as the weapons to go along with it. This is not something I will be interested in getting at all because I'm not a fan of that color. Poa asked, any news for Shadow Orb of Nulgath? It's the only missing orb pet in AQ3D, and Clarion said, nope, just releasing the stuff that was made and never released. This is a green version of the Hex armor, which, I mean, it's not bad. I would like to see it in-game to see what it actually looks like, but I like the shimmery shininess of it, but the color itself, anyways, we'll have to see what it looks like in-game. Sasquatch said, tell me there is a Shadow of Dage armor set and weapon included in the missing Nulgath items release, as well as the missing Fiend of Nulgath cape. Now, for those of you who purchased the Primal Orb, we didn't get the Fiend of Nulgath cape, which really pissed a lot of us off because we paid a lot of Dragon Crystals to get that orb and then had to farm to get the material and all that rest. But it was really annoying. I have the full set except for the cape because I don't want to wear the cape because it looks stupid without the cape. So at least if they release the cape, I will be happy with that. But Clarion said, give me a list. Polish pet? That would actually be kind of cool, actually, to have a pet. They might be releasing some pets. Another one said the permanent travel form version of the vicious overgrown cat. So we have a pet version of that. And then so here's the list. This is the list right here. The Crystal Phoenix Blade Anomaly, the Crystal Clear Phoenix Blade, which is supposed to be one of the empowered weapons. Now I do recall Fennel mentioning that as well somewhere. I think somebody had said, but anyways, so I don't know now that Fennel is not on the team if this is something that's going to come out. Probably not. Anything that he said would be able to come out because he's not on the team anymore. It's not like he could get it released, so I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. The Black Void Racker set, now that is made. Dage had made that. He showed us the variant of it, so that is, I'll be very surprised if that doesn't come. The Shadow of Dage set, that would be very, very cool. Infernal Fiend set, that can't come because that is not, so that's what Clarion said, that there's certain things that were designed specifically as an NPC, not an armor piece. He's referring to the Infernal Fiend and the Dread Fiend, because Dage made it very clear back when he created them that they were made as the enemies, not as having components. So everything else, the Black Void and all those were, so the Fiend of Nulgath. And then an Overfiend and the Nulgath Master Travel Form. Yes, we should get a travel form of Nulgath because we didn't really get an ending of the Nulgath saga, really. So this is the first, the Crystal Clear Phoenix Blade of Nulgath. So that is the one right here. This is the Void Racker armor set. I will be extremely surprised if that's not in because that is basically the only armor set left that we did get a preview of. This is the Shadow of Dage armor set. That would be great. I would love to see that as an armor set. Who knows? Maybe we will. This weapon is going to be coming. Pretty sure this is one of the weapons that it said was coming. This looks great, though. I love that weapon. So this is the travel form / enemy, but it is not based on item components. This is what Clarion, again, was referring to. Same with this guy. So you can't have the pieces of that. The cape is the what he's referring to here, and I will be stupefied if that doesn't come because literally this entire armor set is worthless without that piece. And then you have the Nulgath. I would love to have a Nulgath travel form. And then we have a few travel form options, which would be pretty cool. Not sure if those are going to be farmable for DC or gold. We'll have to wait and see. And for those of you wanting more gnome stuff, we're going to be getting it. The Dotery wand and book, as well as a Dotery wand, the helm Dotery hat with no hair, Dotery hat and beard with no hair, and then the Dotery hat and beard. Wait, does he have a beard? It's like a mustache, isn't it? Casper asked, do you know when there's going to be more bank slots? Currently, no plans, which that surprises me actually, because bank slots give, I mean, you have to get them with dragon crystals. Gnome. The cape. So there's no cape of Dotery. It would be cool if there was like a floating version of Dotery, like Jimmy the Eye. Bam! There we go. So they are going to be adding this to the game. That is looking great. Chris96 asked, sweet, a red lightning or aura would have been a nice touch though. And Clarion said, it's got one. Sans asked, can we get a pet sorting system? It's hard to turn in quests when all the Nulgath pets are drowned out by the regular ones and there's no way to select them. Clarion said they're currently looking at revamping the inventory system. Now, a while ago, Sharfade had said something about sorting or prioritizing favorites and things. This might have something to do with that inventory system that they're talking about, so that's going to be interesting. Sylvian said, any chance these will be getting a use alongside this update? They're currently unknown unknown items that drop from random hidden spines throughout the Nulgath saga and currently have 0 uses. It'd be really cool if these were the requirements to get one of the travel forms, maybe like that cat, the big cat, the overgrown cat or something. And they don't even have a description, so it's not like they're just random items with lore in them. No clue what those were intended for. They're not related to this. Anything in the Oversoul will drop tokens to exchange for the gear and dailies for killing all current bosses. So that is how we're going to be able to obtain the Nulgath items, apparently. So it's not going to be tied in at all with this, which is unfortunate. That's just another one of those things that will never go anywhere. But so now, at least now we know. So anything in the Oversoul will be dropping tokens, and this is how we're going to be getting all the new Nulgath stuff, as well as dailies for killing all the current bosses. Bummer, hopefully one day, but I doubt it. Now, when this is the final Nulgath thing, as far as I know, you get to see the animation on the weapon. That looks very nice. And if you don't think that's cool, what about this? It's Spellforged. And this is the name, Apocalypse. But look at that. So it's a Spellforged. I wonder what it's going to do. This is funny. So this is one of the gnome items that we're going to be getting in the shop. But look at that. Oh, man. Look at this one. It's just a hat. But I can't wait to see what Nulgath items we're going to be getting. That is it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching and keep those swords swinging.